Yo, welcome everyone. Bitcoin has gotten a strong bounce and now a pump signal is finally confirmed. Get ready and do not mess it up. Let me show you. For the past couple of days, we are talking about quite a significant symmetrical triangle. And yesterday, Bitcoin got a fake out towards downside, grab liquidity below our recent low, and a lot of people have started entering brand new short or sell positions. Of course, as of right now, clearly, those short positions are underwater because they are being trapped exactly at the bottom, and right now we are simply seeing a very nice rotation back towards the upside. Also, something I posted on Twitter only 1 hour ago, where I said, someone sold the bottom last night. I hope it was not you, because later in the video, I need to share with you exactly what is right now happening in the order flow right here, and why in the next couple of days, ideally, I want to see continuation, literally straight towards another all-time high. But once again, Bitcoin is proving liquidity is everything. Remember a couple of days ago, Bitcoin grabbed the liquidity below this specific low, and only after people are getting wrecked, we are seeing a very small bounce towards the upside. Also yesterday, we got another push down, we grabbed the liquidity below the recent low, and again, after people are trapped at the bottom, after people are wrecked, only then we can see a reversal back towards the upside. So probably right now you're wondering, what is the most likely scenario to happen in the next couple of days, and why ideally I would like to see another all-time high to be formed. First of all, you probably remember about our bigger ABC correction we have talked about also for the past couple of days. We said we got our A wave right here, we got our B wave, and also right now with the entire push towards the downside, we can be talking about a bigger ABC correction. With our C-elite wave, we want to also see some kind of a 5-wave price structure towards the downside. And what you're right now going to see, we have gotten the first impulse right here, some kind of a correction. Another impulse, another correction, and right now with the push towards the downside that was formed only a couple of hours ago, Bitcoin could actually finish the entire 5-wave price structure. We finished our C-elite wave, and now the only question is, are we going to be able to break a significant area of resistance at approximately 119.7 thousand US dollar area? Because only a couple of hours ago, yes, Bitcoin did hit the value area high when we are measuring the entire upper price action. The major volume area of resistance is, as of right now, still the area of resistance. Acceptance above the level right here, significant bullish Bitcoin indication, and of course in that case I would definitely be looking for another all-time high. That is why I do remain in all of my longs, not only on Bitcoin, also on many other cryptocurrencies, and later in the video, of course, I am also going to share with you where we can be looking for another long or a buy position on Bitcoin literally today. But nevertheless, it really does look like ABC correction could right now be finished. And additionally, remember the Fibonacci time I did share with you yesterday. We measured simply the previous correction and compared it to the one that we are as of right now having right here. So measuring right now the entire length, putting the third pivot exactly at the start. So it really does look like 1-to-1 Fibonacci time level is already being surpassed. That is why ideally I want Bitcoin to right now already hit the bottom at 116.5 thousand US dollars, and for us to simply continue our way straight towards another all-time high. And we can already right now see the first bullish indication on a lower term time frame. And this is simply going to be, we potentially finished right now the first impulse correction, another impulse, another correction, and another impulse. Right now simply some kind of an ABC correction before we could be expecting ideally for Bitcoin to break a major volume area of resistance towards the upside and for us to go towards another all-time high. That is why we need to talk about the order flow, what other people are right now doing in the market. And before we do so, I would really appreciate for you to smash up the like button, because 1,100 likes are really imminent, and also thank you for subscribing to the channel. Today I'm also going to do a $200 bonus giveaway, so make sure you stick around for that. But nevertheless, pay attention right now to what other people are doing in the market on the entire move towards the upside. Surprisingly, or maybe not, the CVD indicator, which is measuring if buying or selling pressure is coming in the market, is seeing a push towards downside. Bitcoin, on the other hand, is seeing a push towards the upside, while the open interest is also some kind of seeing a push towards the upside. So what does it mean? People are shorting Bitcoin exactly at this specific area. However, the selling pressure is being absorbed. How do I know that? Because if we are seeing more selling pressure versus buying pressure coming in the market, technically speaking, of course, we should see a push towards downside, but we are not seeing a push down. We are seeing a bounce towards the upside after we are taking the liquidity below the recent lows. Bullish absorption, bullish divergence, bullish Bitcoin indication. Additionally, pay attention right now to the Achler stochastic CG oscillator on the daily and also on the weekly time frame. At the moment, we are trading exactly at the bottom. And last time Bitcoin was trading exactly at the bottom, usually we like to see another push towards the upside. So definitely I would say another bullish Bitcoin indication happening on the daily and also on the weekly time frame. We are as of right now already curving towards the upside. So really ideally I want Bitcoin to right now already finish the entire ABC correction, and let's right now see if the area of support I am going to share with you in a moment is going to hold, and we can simply be looking to fire another long or buying position. So in terms of the plan right here is going to be very simple, because we are overall speaking moving in a significant uptrend. If we go right now, for example, with the exponential moving averages on the 1 hourly time frame, clearly you're going to notice we are moving in an uptrend. 50 EMA is above 200 EMA. On the 2 hourly time frame, the exact same story. We are in an uptrend. On the 4 hourly, we are also moving in a very nice uptrend. And also yesterday, I made another very important tweet where I shared with you we are also right now trading at a very important exponential moving average, and usually in a very strong uptrend, this exponential moving average is being respected very nicely, and Bitcoin does see a very nice bounce towards the upside. So that is why ideally I want to see continuation towards the upside. However, when can we then say, okay, the likelihood of the brand new all-time high is then going to be very likely. Let's go with our fixed range volume profile and measure the entire upper price action with volume. Here, you only need to pay attention to two most important volume levels. Value area high, where Bitcoin is right now already getting a small rejection off of, and also the value area low. And what you're right now also going to see, yesterday, we hit the value area low, we took the liquidity below the recent low right here, and only right now we are seeing a rotation back towards the upside. So for us to be more bullish on Bitcoin, simply we need to break the very important value area high, the volume area of resistance at approximately 119.5 thousand US dollar area. In that case, we are then going to say probably another all-time high is going to happen in the next couple of days. On the other hand, if we break our value area low right here, bearish indication of Bitcoin, and in that case, yes, potentially, we might even be looking for a lower price target at approximately 115,000 US dollars. So let's see right now what Bitcoin is going to do, but nevertheless, I did close out my short position. I remain only in my long positions, and also later in the video, I'm going to share with you exactly what can be our next high probability trade. That is why right now I want to give away 200 US dollar free bonus. All you have to do, go on my Twitter profile and search for my latest tweet where I said, someone sold the bottom last night. I hope it was not you. Make sure you comment what you think is going to happen with Bitcoin in the next couple of days. Pretty much post your Bitcoin price prediction, and in the exact same comment, make sure you also include your BitUnix UID. If you don't already have a BitUnix account, make sure you create one with the second link down below. No KYC, no VPN. You're going to get a very nice bonus, and only after you register, you're already going to get a 10 USDT free bonus. So then comment what you think is going to happen with Bitcoin, include your BitUnix UID with the exact same comment, and tomorrow I am going to announce the winner. Good luck to everyone. Right now, let me also share with you at what area is Bitcoin trading as of right now, and also also, we need to talk about the liquidation levels and also the exact level where we can be looking for another long or a buying position on the Bitcoin chart itself. So we are right now, first of all, going to go on the weekly time frame, where we are going to see Bitcoin confirmed a brand new weekly high-term time frame area of resistance at 119,000 US dollars. This right here is going to be a fresh level where you can right now see Bitcoin is right now approximately at this specific area, seeing a rejection off of. On the daily time frame, yes, we are probably also going to confirm a brand new daily high-term time frame area of support at approximately 117.35 thousand US dollar area. So yes, we do have right now a very nice support level below us, and also as of right now a very nice resistance above us. And as I said before, if the resistance is going to see a break up, aligning also very nicely with a major volume area of resistance at approximately 119.5 thousand US dollars on Bitcoin, happy days, we can be expecting higher targets to be reached in the next couple of days. But until then, resistance is still resistance until proven otherwise. But the thing is, if you right now pay attention to the liquidations on the 1 week time frame, you're already going to see major liquidations came in the market exactly below our recent lows, where approximately 130 million of long positions have already gotten liquidated. A very nice liquidity grab. That is why ideally I would really like to see Bitcoin holding this specific low right here and for us to continue higher. So probably right now you're wondering what is going to be the exact level where we can be looking for another long or a buying position. So first of all, what are you going to notice on the 1 hour time frame? Bitcoin is literally right now as we speak hitting the 1 hourly order block, which technically it is already going to be some kind of a very nice area of support. But remember what I said before, on the 30-minute time frame we can already identify some kind of a 5-wave price structure. We got an impulse right here, correction, another impulse, another correction, and another impulse towards the upside. If this right here is right now the first impulse towards the upside, usually we want to see a retracement at least towards 0.5 Fibonacci retracement area. So we go from the low back towards the high, paying attention to the golden pocket definitely, and also towards 0.5 Fibonacci level, coming in exactly below the recent low, which is right here acting for liquidity purposes. So I would say like that, if you're right now not already positioned in a long position on Bitcoin, I would simply say look to fire a brand new long or a buying position approximately at the area where we are as of right now. Maybe also then add something if the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level is going to be hit, add even more if the golden pocket is going to be hit. But nevertheless, the invalidation level is going to be very simple and easy to follow. Set a stop loss exactly below the recent low, because in a case we go below the recent low, this specific bullish elite wave count is going to be invalidated. So ideally we are looking for a bounce, we are looking for a higher low somewhere at the area of support right here, and additionally of course targeting then another all-time high above 123,000 US dollar area, which is going to give us a risk to reward ratio 3-to-1. Very nice trade right here, high probability of playing out, easy invalidation if everything is not going to go according to plan, because as we said before, if we are going to start losing the value area low, the last important volume level, bearish indication of Bitcoin, and only in that case we are looking for a push down towards 115,000 US dollars for Bitcoin to then finally feel the semi gap. But until then, support is still support. Ideally I want to see a higher low right here at the area of support, looking for another all-time high to be formed in the next couple of days. That is why make sure you take an advantage of the free 8,000 US dollar bonus, no KYC and no VPN, with the second link down below, and only after you register you're going to get 10 USDT, but then also deposit, because you're going to get a 20% deposit bonus. And then of course also you can comment what you think is going to happen with Bitcoin in the next couple of days on this specific tweet, include your BitUnix UID with the exact same comment, and good luck to you. Additionally, thank you very much for smashing up the like button.